What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Goku Runner Talks Tuesday. In this video, I'm just going to answer some questions that y'all had for me in the comment section. Let's go. Alright, so let's get to some questions that y'all asked me. Some of them are kind of silly because that's what the comment section sometimes can be. Sometimes they are real questions. Let's just go down the list of the ones that people asked me lately. So the first one is from Metatron Black. He says, why not eat pizza while running? This was from my last video where I brought the pizza to the run, and I don't eat pizza before a run just because my stomach will get upset. I've done it a lot of times where I've eaten before a run, but it's never a good thing. You always get that upset feeling. The food wants to come back up, so don't eat a heavy meal before you run. But if you're doing an ultra marathon, eat as much as you want. Y'all saw me eat all that food over there. Let's go to this one. This is from Zoro Gundam 19. He says, what type of shoes are you wearing? Are they comfortable? This is from my 1 mile time trial that I did the other day. And what shoes did I wear? Those were my Vibram 5 Fingers. These are these right here. I think these are called Vibram Speed. So these are some shoes that, they were sitting in my closet for a long time. And I was like, let's try these out. I was getting some shin splints with some other shoes. And generally when I wear super cushion shoes, I tend to get shin splints. I know that's not the case for everybody, but for me, that's what it was. So I went back to these shoes, and when I ran with them the other day, I really loved it. So probably will see me run in these shoes a lot more. The only problem with these shoes is that sometimes this back part will rub against my Achilles and I'll get some blisters. But other than that, I love these shoes, super minimalist shoes. Not for everybody, but for me, I'll get this question a lot when I wear these shoes, especially out. They'll be like, what are those shoes? Are they comfortable? Yes, they are comfortable. Otherwise, I would not wear them. And I like these shoes, Vibram 5 Fingers. They're one of the shoes that I've worn for a long time. I just recently switched to traditional shoes like the Newtons or the Ultras or even Nikes now. So these are my Vibram 5 Fingers. These are the shoes I was wearing during my 1 mile time trial. All right, so this is from my farmer's carry. I did a everyday challenge where I did farmer's carry for 15 days, heavy weight. And this one says, what do you mean you look fat? You look kek strong, bro. So, yeah, when I was doing those farmer carries, I was beefed up. I was looking pretty big. I need to get back to that. That's just some of the things, whenever you look at yourself, sometimes you think that you look the worst, and then a few years later, you wish you could look like you did when you thought you looked really bad. So that's me right now. I wish I could look like I did back when I was doing those farmer carries, because I was looking pretty hulked up, beefed up, and strong. So maybe I'll get back to there, but yeah, just be happy with whatever you are right now. I'm trying to do that myself. I'm pretty down on myself lately, but I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with the way I look. Hopefully I can lose some weight, and hopefully in a couple of years, I won't be saying I wish I looked like I did now, and I'm not weighing 20 more pounds in 2 years. So what's the next question? This is from Bruce Wayne. I think he's from Atlanta. He says, what got you into running such long distances, and how do you do it in a place as hot as Texas? So Texas is where I live. So I have to run, and I have to get used to the weather. And the hot weather, I really hate it, but whenever I'm in it and running in it, I do feel pretty badass. You just have to get out there. Sometimes that first step is really hard to do, but once you get out there and start running in it, you will feel badass. And that's what I feel a lot of times when I'm running in the hot weather. But what got me into long distances, it was just the involvement of doing a race after race after race. I did a 5K, then I did a 10K, and I thought, what could I do next? I did a half marathon, full marathon, and then finally ultra marathons. The longest distance I've done is 100K. That's 62 miles. I don't know if I'm going to do a 100 miler, maybe one day, but not anytime soon. I do want to work on my shorter distances and get faster right now. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Shorter distances, but really long distances just came from the evolution of my running. So this is another question that I get now that I'm doing a lot of titles that say 250-pound runner. It says, how tall are you, dog? I'm like 210, 5'7", and running is a pain in the ass for me. I hate running, LOL. So a lot of people ask this question, and I could say I'm 6 foot tall, but I am not. I'm 5'11", and right now I'm at 248 pounds. So I've lost a little bit of weight. I don't really generally like to tell y'all about the first 10 pounds that I lose, just because 10 pounds is something that I lose pretty easily. It's the next pounds after that. If I can lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, that's something to talk about. Right now, 10 pounds isn't anything special. I can do that in a week or two. So right now I'm down probably like 6 pounds. So pretty good for me. Hopefully it keeps going down. This one is from Keep Focus. It's pretty long, so I'll just get to the question part. But he says he's a 250-pound runner. It caught his eye. He's 225 right now, and he's 190. Curious, how does your knees feel after you go for a long run? He says his knees haven't been a problem for him, except for one time when he did have some issues with his knees. So for me, nothing really hurts. The only thing that really hurts on me whenever I run is my hip. The last couple of years, the last 2 years, my hip has been bothering me. I have to contribute that probably to my weight, but mostly to my weightlifting. Whenever I do squats or movements like that, kind of aggravates my hip muscle. So I don't try to do too many squats nowadays just because it will hurt. And once my hip starts hurting, it'll hurt for like a day or two. And I just don't like that feeling. So I don't do heavy squats. But I am trying to work in squats right now. Definitely not going anywhere near 2 plates, just keeping it at 1 plate. And that's about it. So the only thing that hurts on me is my hip. My knees are just fine. This is a question about my shoe size. So they ask, what size shoe do I wear? I am a size 12. So I wear size 12 in shoes. That's what it is. All right, next question. We'll go for 2 more questions. This question is from my Austin Marathon. They say, great job. Congratulations. Which GoPro did you use? Thanks. So the GoPro that I'm using is not really a GoPro. I'm using my Insta360 One X2. That is a camera that I really love and enjoy to shoot with, especially for my runs. It's just easy for me to shoot. All I have to do is turn it on and put it in front of me. I don't have to worry about if the camera is facing me because it's facing me at all angles. I do have to put it higher or lower depending on what angle I want, but a 360 camera is something that I really enjoy running with. It's almost the perfect camera to run with if the resolution was a little bit better, but the Insta360 One X2 is what I use. I think it's the best running camera out there that you can use. It brings so much great footage that you can't get with traditional cameras like a GoPro. The GoPro, you're usually stuck with one little angle, probably either in front of you or behind you, but definitely the Insta360 cameras are the best cameras for all the angles that you want. All right, let's do the last question. This is from MRN Bricks. He asked, what leggings do you wear? I have trouble chafing down there. So those leggings that I wear, I just generally just wear whatever I can wear. I used to always wear shorts that had compression liner shorts in them, but as a big guy, sometimes those things get too tight, and I find those shorts usually start slipping down. My crack is showing. I don't like that, so I just wear traditional shorts, but I do wear anti-chafing stuff. Anything. You can use Vaseline, Trail Toes. You can use whatever stick there is out there that stops chafing. The Gold Bond one is one that I use as well. But anything with anti-chafing, just slather it in all those areas that will get chafed. And I usually won't have any issues with it once I do that. So I can't really tell y'all what exact leggings or shorts that I wear. Just use anti-chafing stuff and you'll be a much happier runner for doing so, especially if you are prone to chafing. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's questions and answers that I have. Make sure to keep asking questions down below in the comment section. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos that I've been producing. It's all about getting faster this summer, and this last 5K that I did, I was really happy with the way that I raced, and I actually raced it and ran it. I was not walking it where I was struggling. The only struggle that I had was the heat. It definitely wasn't my pacing. I thought that was perfect. So hopefully you guys are enjoying all this content. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, leave me a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace